put your hand up if you heard the story about how NASA wasted $1 million in order to create a pen that could write in space, whilst the Soviets just used pencils. Well, here's what actually happened. In the early days of a space race, both the Americans and the Russians were using pencils, but unfortunately the tips will quite frequently flake off and then become a risk to the spacecraft. Now meanwhile, back on Earth, a man by the name of Paul C. Fisher decided to start up his own pen company, and he spent $1 million, which is where that figure came from, to start up this business. And he eventually developed a pen that could write underwater, in all temperatures and at all gravities. And he then sold these pens individually to NASA on a per need basis. And in 1969, the Russians then saw how much of a success this pen was for the Americans, and so then they too started buying these pens from Paul's company. And so, as we've all just found out, the story is actually quite reasonable.